Greetings everyone and welcome to another episode of First Thoughts. My name is Matt Sella and I am doing a non-spoiler review for Hotel Transylvania 3. Now a quick disclaimer, I've been going through a lot of tough things this week. Some things have been breaking down. I actually missed the original showing for Hotel Transylvania 3, so I had to postpone for another one. It's been really hectic. So, for the sake of prosperity, I am going to try to make this review snappier than usual. So, first thing I gotta give a shout out is the visual environments, or the visuals in general, including the animation. I thought Sony Pictures Animation did a fantastic job at setting up the cinematography, staging, and the color palettes of almost all the exotic scenes they've been to. I mean, you've seen from the trailer, we got the cruise ship, which looks pretty cool, a lot better on the big screen in my opinion, but we also get various locations, like you've seen the Bermuda Triangle, and there's a few other locations that come up that I just thought, just the way they staged everything in this movie, I thought they did a really good job at giving you the full scope of the layout, while still giving it its cartoony freedom to be expressive. And Genndy Tartakovsky, you might recognize some of his style from Dexter's Laboratory or Samurai Jack and various other projects. So a lot of his nuance and energy, once again, shown in this movie. And if you're an animation person, whether industry, hobbyist, fan, whatever it may be, I strongly do recommend this movie on a pure visual aspect. The one quick note I'll say about it is that this might sound strange, but I kind of got a Spirited Away Studio Ghibli vibe with some of the lighting and the palette used for some of the environments. Even some of the characters, even though, yes, it's a traditionally retro cartoony look to it, part of it screamed Hayao Miyazaki to me. I know, it's really strange. You're thinking, oh, the Adam Sandler animated Dracula movie, having some of that? Boy, you crazy. That's the personal takeaway I took from it, so that's what I thought. Maybe you'll have a different interpretation, but it's all good by me. Now, the cons that I found with this movie is that I thought the editing was a little sloppy. Personally, there were some gags that just kind of like dwelled a little bit. I understood some of the layouts. I mean, clearly, this is all storyboard TV animation driven. That's where a lot of the experience is probably coming from. I can't say that for certain, but Genndy has that insight. Now, when it comes to movies, though, I feel like what's funny is that some of the jokes held on the punchline shot a little too long, while there were some character development parts, some script parts where characters were interacting with each other. I wanted to believe their chemistry or their relationship, their arc, what have you, but it was all padded down to make way for useless cutaway gags. Like, there was a couple of them kind of sprinkled throughout the movie, and yes, visually, it looked amazing. You had a couple new monsters, you had a couple new puns and gags and things like that, but there were parts that felt very foolery. I feel like they could have cut some of that out and made way for more dialogue scenes, more exchanges of why we should care about these characters and what they're learning from each other. That would probably be my biggest cons. So oddly enough, overall, I give this kind of 2 thumbs up, but a little bit more of a single thumbs up, because I didn't care much for Hotel Transylvania 2. I thought it was okay visually and all that. The story was kind of boring. I didn't quite buy the whole Mavis and Johnny having a kid at such a young age type thing, even though, yeah, Johnny's supposed to be like in his mid-20s. Mavis is 118. Mathematically, doesn't make any sense if you're trying to scale it to actual human age, but I get the pun that they were trying. Whatever, I'm not gonna rant on that. But I feel like Hotel Transylvania 3 is an improvement from the second one. You could argue saying that the first Hotel Transylvania probably has a better underlining story, but this one feels way less of a waste of time. The second one felt like a waste of time. To me, but that's just my opinion. Alright guys, so I made this review super short because I'm super tight on time, and editor Jay and Jared are both yelling at me at both fronts, as well as Mark and a few other people, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. Let me know, what were your thoughts on Hotel Transylvania 3? Did you not see it yet and you want to see it yourself? I do recommend it if you're into animation, something different, something snappier, and good visual palette. But if you didn't like it, or you're not interested, hey, let me know. What in the comment section below kind of killed it for you? You probably not a fan of Adam Sandler humor, which I didn't really cover that much, and I couldn't care for that much either, and no one in the audience really laughed at some of the jokes that were not in the trailers. Again, I'm an animator, so I give it a thumbs up purely on that. As a moviegoer, the general audiences, you might... Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on pretty much anything that relates to this movie. And be sure to give us a like, that's important too. Hey, if you like a review just like this one, except most of them are actually 10 minutes longer, maybe, whatever. Anyway, the point is, all my reviews, you can watch them in this playlist here, or if you want to watch something random on the channel, click here. And be sure to subscribe. Tune in next time, everyone, when I watch some... I know it's coming. To be continued.